Hello everybody. So we're going to see to how we're going to connect the different kind of topology using for we're going to study for the routing. So we have a packet tracer. Are you able to see my screen? Right?
Yes, Ashutosh.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
thank you. So as we discussed, we're going to select three different model of router and we nomenclature as per the routing model. So I'm going to take first router from 4300 series, 4031 series. Second is the same series, I'm not going to select. Third having 1941. This is very important for interview point of view. And I'm taking one that's the BPN router kind of. You can do everything. That's the enterprise small site branches these routers 800 series model, so 829. So we have selected the three router 0, router 1, router 2. Okay, and they have different model. Let's give the name. So how quickly we're going to give the name? Just click, go to the config and change the host name. I'm not going to change by the CLI, I'm GUI one. So which model this is? 4331 model. So I will write 4331 model and I will give the name as R1. I am considering this is R1. And the same display the name and the host name will be the same. I'm going to quickly say this is okay, and then I will move to the this is on the CLI. So you can see the host name changed to. You can do this thing by using the host name keyword. Okay, but I want to. Okay, now second router the model you can see 1941 series. So I will go here 1941 series, and this is router 2. I'm going to see, I'm going to copy this display as well as host name. Okay, I click twice so that I'm in the CLI. Okay, now we have 1941, 43. And this is very important. You have to in interview you have to terminologies model, which model you have worked, and 800 series of. We have again the host. I'm going to give this host name as R3. R3. I'm going to copy here IR800 already is the host. I'm going to use same. I'm going to click twice. Go to CLI. I hope till here everyone come. Now I have given the host name, everything, router are on, everything fine. Now I'm going to create the LAN. Every switch, sorry, every router having at least one LAN. Okay, so how do you? So I'm going to switch model. So one of the famous model is 2960, and then we have 2950, 2900. I'm going to 960. So I will press the control and then click that. You can take as much as you. Okay, now so I am going to give the switches as for the router followed. So router 1 having the LAN 1, so I'm going to give the host name LAN 1. First I'm giving LAN 1. The same is my host name. You can save it same way and go for CLI. Now second switch I'm going to connect to the router 2 So we have two switches I'm going to connect to the routers, to switch 0 and switch 1. So we have to take two digit of number because two, so how we going, the LAN, this is going to start from 2 only. So my name will be LAN 21 and save this. Same way I will do this quickly and you can follow me. Is 22 this. You have more than one, you act for the two digit because router 2 LAN 21 and 20. For router 3, either you go for LAN 3 or in future you want to add, go LAN 1. So because it's connected to the R3. Okay, till you're comfortable. So we have this switch connected to R3 because the LAN 31 and R2 connected with the two switches since we have LAN in the R2 and R1 having one LAN. Let's connect. Okay, before that I'm going to select this some piece. For the in device you have multiple in device. So right now I'm going to select only the laptop. Later on we will add the server. Again you control key press and then the PC or laptop and you can press as much want. Okay, I'm not going to change the name here for PC, PC0, PC1, PC2, PC3. Just I will arrange this according to so router 1 or LAN 1 will start from the PC01 and this will go to the LAN 2 and 3, PC4, 4 and 5 will go 22. So I hope you understand. Let's connect. So what I'm going to do, I will, whether you go for manual connect, manual is good. Let's do the manual. I will click the connectivity for PC to LAN because of this opposite device. So either we, which one? There is two cable. There is a straight through and then crossover cable. Straight through and crossover. Crossover cable. If you have same device, active crossover. If you have different device, you have to straight. So I selected straight through control because you have PC connected. They will ask you pass with the accept with them, and these are going to be uplink. So I'm going to use for PC pass with 901. Then again pass with now from laptop. So I will sorry from switch I will use the gig ethernet because the uplink it's better to use gig. Now same way I will use gig one here. Okay, I will use this. We have two LAN switch here. We have connected. Oh, sorry, no. We should, as I told, have to use only the uplink gig interface. So again, this is straight through. I'm going to use for the different, and this will goes to the gig user. Okay. Now you can follow the same way. Connect for all the. Let me the control and then select use your facet, your facet, capacitor reduce slash 2 connected. Same we will connect with the capacitor 1. You have all these is straight through. Now from router to switch again is going to take. Now it's the last one left. Capacitor is connected to the G1 connected. So all connectivity. Now, till here any questions? So I'm going to move. Now we have to the card whether the suitable card is there for or not. Any question you can ask me.
Ashutosh,
Yes.
there is no connectivity between R1, R3.
Yeah, that's I'm telling you. Okay, I'm going to connect now router. So we have challenge. There is no card or something. We will see. Till now it's comfortable because we have used
Yes,
the
yes.
straight through cable active router.
Yes, okay.
Okay. So let me save this part first because I don't want to lose this time. This says file you can save as the topology and you give the name. Today's date is the 10 Jan. Even you give any name. You have to remember what name you have used and the date. Now let's see what are the we have for router connectivity. We can do that. I will click here. I can see one interface is already used gig 0/0/0 to the LAN connectivity. So how many interface left with this? So we will go to the I'm on router 1. So try to understand this part is very important to understand the card. What type of card, where to connect it LAN or not. What do we have? So I can so IP is brief command show IP interface brief. We can see there is a three interface. One is virtual and three is a physical. So there is three physical and one VLAN one that's the default. So we supposed to concentrate on this. Let's see the physical chassis. Do we have really three? You extend. So you can see you have actual two only because aux cable and management, but you have only two actual gig 0/0/2 built in. These are not a card. This is used for different built-in. Okay, so we have actual only two interface. Come back to on CLI. So we so if I'm trying to connect with the 0/0/1 is okay. I'm going to try to connect with the 0/0 to work, or you can see that show interface command gig 0/0/0. You have Mac. Let me make it big. Whatever. So you have Mac and 0/1. You can see that's also we have proper Mac and everything. That's the second Mac. What about third one? Slash. This is also having Mac same sequence. So do we able to connect? We will try to connect and we will see that whether we are able to. I think it's supposed to work. You see a hardware ISR this X1 gig and here 3 3x1 gig. They have slot of 3x1 gig. So means it's going to be worked. Let's see that. So I'm able to connect or not. So which, because both the devices router, so which one I supposed to use? That is called crossover. I'm going to connect one crossover. But you can see there is only one interface left. That's I want to tell you. That's not going to use. That is for the management purpose. They kept it reserved. Okay. You are not able to going to connect. You can see in hardware. Okay. This is the 4331. This is the fundamental behavior of 4331. Out of 3x1G, 1G going to be absolute. You are not going to use for. Clear, understand, guys?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, thank. Now let's see. Do we have? We don't have any here. Leave it. So I'm going to check here. Means there is no card. Let me check here. Here I can see we have connectivity, but they are not layer 3 crossover cable. Not going to work. It's worked. Connected. We will see the challenge. These are the layer 2 interface for 800 series later on. So the connectivity, the two connectivity only going to become up. This interface not going to come up as a layer. We'll see that. But we don't have any model here or modules which we can connect because the gig 0/0 and 0/1 is used fully. So let's go for the module. So what if I want to change the module? What you have to do? You have to switch off your router first. Best practice. Okay, and then connect your module. Okay, so what I'm going to connect, I'm going to use the variety. I want to use the varieties for maintain the variety. I'm going to use the 2T. What is 2T? 2T means this is going to be WAN connectivity, WAN card, not a Ethernet card. This is serial port, two serial port. So I will use 4300 series to connect to the 941 series as a serial connectivity. Okay, this is one, and I need Ethernet also because I want to connect with the 800 router. So I will connect them either 4ES for switch module or HWIC 1 gig SF because 800 series having same behavior of four Ethernet switch. Use that. Okay, so I can use that to connect it. Do you understand? This is a pure Ethernet port. So I can connect this and virtual one. Either I will use this. So right now I want to use this. So let's see what is this. This is called 1 GB single wide HWIC with a small form factor pluggable. So Cisco copper optical provide one port gig Ethernet connect. All Cisco integrated router. So this is router switch means you can assign the IP. This because we need one. Okay, clear. So I'm going to switch on my router. Minimize this. Now my router is switched on. Now let me see CLI booting up. While it's booting up, whether how many card, two serial card, 1 gig Ethernet. For serial connectivity, I will use here 43 model having. We don't have because one is absolute, two interface that is already used, one for the LAN, one for the WAN. So we add the card here also. So let's for 4300. So what type of card we can add here? For the 300 series router, we have these are the slot card modules are. So let's read couple of. So first I need serial card because I have connected serial slot in 1941 series of router. So what do we have? You can see the 2T, two port multi-synchronous serial name. So we have serial port. So I can go for this. You can go for this also. That's a Ethernet switch. I don't want that. You have GLB. These are the these are the 1000 base T. Okay. I need only connectivity 1941. That's the serial model. So I have to switch off my route. Then you have to choose the connected this. This is a real view. Real the router will look the same view what you can see here. Because these are the systems that are well known about this. Okay? Because they have now meanwhile it's going to be boot up, it will take time. Now it's already boot started. You can see everything recovered, all the interface. Now I have to connect this interface. Go for manual. Which which connectivity we have to do? Serial connectivity.
Crossover.
Serial connect.
Oh,
Serial
yeah,
DP
yeah, right, right, serial connectivity.
or serial modules. We want to bring the variety. So I'm going to select one serial. Have serial 0/0/0 in 1940, and we're going to 0 slash. Now, first connectivity is serial, second one is crossover, third one. What we have connected gig Ethernet one modules. No, have one module the gig, right? Sorry, I have selected this. Okay, I have to select crossover, then only I am able to identify what is that. I have not connected proper one. So we have, oh, there is an empty slot. That's an empty slot. Can you see, guys? There is no, this is only slot.
There's no SFP.
Yes, there is no SFP. Excellent. So we need, oh, this is not there. Asynchronous port, Ethernet. Great, great, yeah. Means there is no card. So I don't have any option. I have to, what I have to do, I have this one. I have to network. You have to use, okay, remove this. Then you can. So for Ethernet, it's it's a good, yeah. Means they intentionally they given you don't have option. You have to use different option to do the lab. Let's understand. That's also one good thing. So Ethernet. So they are actually router, but they have you can connect anyone. I'm going to and this anyone pass Ethernet. How this is connected with the these are the Ethernet, and you can see this thing command. What is command? So IP reference pass Ethernet port 0/1/0 1. Okay, now my first agenda today for this topology to look like jumbling. Okay, so I'm going to switch off my port view. You can go for view and can sorry, go to option and can you see device labels? animations link, and there is something called port. Yes, port, device label, pop up, label this. So device labels, okay, and the mouse over that. I remove this, please. Hide, and hide. Okay, apply and go this language. No, I device label go fine. Now you have serial interface. The preference put command is something called I don't want to say puts. So port level when you mouse logical work, it's gray out. Okay, leave it. That's it's a gray out because you can disable that here. Now you can see that your topology is ready, but I have to do the layer 2 connectivity up. What do you mean by layer 2? All the layer 2 is nothing. All the interface it looks green. It's supposed to be green. Then only we can see there is so many reds connectivity. Are you able to see, Manmohan? Are you able to see there is lots of red connectivity?
Yes, sir.
So we have to make enable that, and we try to understand why it's down. What's the logic behind that? Okay, let's do
Yes, sir.
one by one. So first I will go for the this router one. We know that. Okay, this is router one. I'm going to go to router one, and simple command. What do we have? First command we have show IP interface. So show interface. Then we will concentrate on three things over. First, interface behavior. So we can see there is a gig ethernet and second type of serial in. Serial interface are up means the protocol also up and the status also up. So we will upcoming classes we will see what are the challenges if your protocol are not going to become. Okay. Now I have gig ethernet connectivity. That's also showing the down. What do you mean by administrative down? If you see the administrative down means you have to do manually up. You have to do manual by command wise. You have to enable your interface. It's not going to by default up whether your physical connect you have or not. Does not matter. Okay. So administrative down means it's a down by default means forcefully it's down. You have to do manually up. So let's do that. I'm going to go to config terminal. Config terminal means configuration terminal. That's in short form conf term. Okay, you have to do enable. Then you have to enable give you the privilege mode. Okay, once you are in privilege mode, then you have to do configuration terminal or conf term. So now you are in config term. You can understand this config mode you are. Now you can do the config. What are the interface do we have? Gig 00 is connected. Sorry, we are here on this route. So serial will be the jumbled So serial connectivity goes here and the gig. So serial we have up, no need to do anything, and then we have gig 0/0, okay, and gig 0/0/. So I can use interface range command. Let's see, I'm able to use gig slash 0/. What's a helpful? Why it's a helpful range command? I can do the both interface one shot. Okay. If I will click range command means consider 0 as well as 1. We will do no search. Means both the interface support the gig and 0 and the gig and 0. If you are not using the range command, you can use individual interface to bring it. Okay, so in productions, if you have 10, 12, 13 interface, range command in one single command, you can make it all the interface. So let's check it out. You do Control Z, you will be on the privilege mode. Now you check show IP interface brief. So IP is brief. Now the output you can see my two interface, both the interface are up, connected serial. Serial is also up, my GUI connected. So I have done the layer 2, both the interface up. Let's go to the router 2. We will do same thing here. See how many we have up. So we can see gig 0/0 is administrative down, 0/1. But the other like serial is we have 4 interface, and then the fourth is fast ethernet 0/1 0. That's also so I can use our command, that's range command, is range. You can go individual also. Let's this time I will go for individual. I'm not going to use the range command. Someone won't try to understand. I'm not using the range command. So interface gig 0/0 for the individual device. So
Yes,
I
sir.
have done enter. This time I'm going to use only one interface. I have to do twice for each. Sorry, no sir. On means administrator. You have to make it up.
Oh,
Enter to only one interface comes. Last time you saw using the range command, pop up your range and then for the range what you have. So right now I used single command for this dedicated no setup button, and each. Now let's verify. Okay. Till here clear all the layer 2 connectivity. Now it's now let me save this. If you have any question, ask me. Ask me. I'm going to now going to do the configuration. I will see you in next class and we will continue next topic config. Right now we have done the